I am a humble slug-cat that's trying to survive in an apocalyptic ecosystem. Each creature that I encounter has their own complicated AI and personality, and they all spawn randomly. This game is supposedly very difficult and unfair, but it should be a piece of cake for somebody like me. Right? The game begins with a cinematic that shows me getting separated from my family during a flood. I wake up in a daze, hungry, surrounded by cobblestone ruins. Instantly, my recording software turns off. I realized this happened after an hour. There wasn't much to show anyways, just me figuring out the controls.
Oh, that sucks so much ass. That's an hour.
I am now in the industrial complex, and I can't seem to be able to jump a small gap. Suddenly, a purple lizard starts crawling towards me. Lizards are the default creatures of this game, the equivalent of Minecraft zombies. They come in a multitude of variations, each with their own abilities, but you can usually outrun them.
Oh. What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
I respawn. Checkpoints in this game are usually easy to spot as they have a square sign at their entrance. In order to be able to savor a checkpoint, you need to have a full belly, which means eating 4 different things. Every so often, rain comes pouring down, obliterating everything in its path. And if you're not able to get inside the checkpoint box when it happens, you die. I make my way back to my dev site and try to make the jump again.
What the fuck is that?
That is a vulture, a large aerial predator that can nosedive you at any time.
Fuck me. What is that?
After some time, it got bored and left me alone. I headed upwards and reached the top of this building where I managed to snag a bat fly, a passive insect that will become my #1 meal. The sky started to darken, so I found a checkpoint box and went in. Each time you hibernate and avoid the rain, your karma level goes up, but more on that later. I finished my 6th cycle of hibernation and went on my way. After dodging some lizards, I stumbled into a room with a grotesque figure.
What the fuck is that thing?
That's a scavenger, a tribal creature that usually travels in a group. They are extremely intelligent. However, they are liable to attack you if you surprise them. I decided to go the other way. After some exploring, I exited the building and found some red plants.
What the fuck?
A vulture chose that moment to sweep down, but it also got stuck in the plants, so I managed to escape. The next portal I took led me back inside the ruins.
Allow me to analyze the situation a bit.
I then ran aimlessly for 10 minutes.
How is that fair? How is that in any world fair? I couldn't see the enemy and it one-shot me. What? Oh my god, and I lose progress for that. I was getting a bit salty. Throughout this playthrough, I get lost very often, cause the game doesn't tell you where to go, it just lets you explore. But by hour 2, I had reached the garbage waste, a toxic, polluted place filled with dirty garbage worms. I entered some garbage mounds, swam through some yummy green water, and hibernated. During my sleep, I saw a vision of me and a weird android creature. By the way, this is how it looks when the rain starts, and it caught me at a bad time, far away from shelter. I followed the scavenger, hoping he would lead me to safety, but I was soon unable to move. God fucking damn it. Yeah, bro, that was avoidable. Oh my days, this game is maddening fun.
Not sure why I turned British at the end, but by hour 3 I found out that the garbage worms are not always friendly. They can become enraged and try to drown the slug-cat. I dove back into the garbage and followed the scavenger, but soon lost track of him. This holographic yellow guy is called an overseer, and sometimes it gives you bits and pieces of advice. This time, it was projecting a scavenger holding a bunch of pearls, which I'd seen lying around before. Unsure of what I should do with this information, I just grabbed one and went on my way. I ran into some sort of an outpost where a lot of scavengers had gathered. One of them gestured awkwardly towards me, so I tossed them my pearl and they let me pass through. Then a green lizard got me and started dragging me to the depths. My loyalty to the scavengers paid off, as one of them threw a rock at the lizard and I once again escaped with my life.
Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. I owe you one.
I reached a big metal gate. My little piss friend showed me visions of a mechanical deity. However, this gate could only be opened if I had a certain karma level, which, if you remember, I got from hibernating. But every time you die, your karma level goes down, and mine was very low. I had to go out and look for food and then hibernate a couple of times to get my karma up. This task took me a mere 25 minutes. Once I overcame it, I reached the shoreline, which is, well, a shoreline. These waters are infested with salamanders, the amphibious counterpart to the lizard. I also encountered the jetfish, a harmless aquatic creature that really scared me. You are now hearing me abuse my spacebar as I try to get away from sea leeches. I prevail once again.
What the fuck is that?
This horrible abomination is a leviathan. I swam a lot until I reached the next area, which was called Looks to the Moon. The structure of this place was a lot more square-ish. It was filled with holographic friends and I couldn't spot any enemies, which made me more nervous than anything. The biggest threat has always been myself anyways. I slithered my way deeper towards the core of this building and found her. This is Looks to the Moon, an iterator. Biomechanical artificial intelligence. The things floating above her head are neuron flies, and they're really important. Oh, I'm eating them. Oh no, she's convulsing on the floor in pain. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot.
Uh-oh. Did I kill him? Ah, well, probably not important. Who knows? What a strange guy. Alright.
I fled my crime scene back to the shoreline, and right at hour 6, I found another gate, the shaded citadel. This area looks great, but underneath it, it was really dark. I found a scavenger merchant and traded a pearl for a red glowing rock.
I see a lot of shit moving in the dark.
All around me were lantern mice, cute little things that provide a little bit of light. They're very fearful and scatter whenever something approaches them, which is a good warning sign when you can't see shit. I wasn't sure who I would use this flashbang against, but it made me feel a bit safer. That was a black lizard. It is completely blind, relying entirely on sound.
Ah, god fucking damn it.
This area is very hard to navigate. Even with the flashlight, I could barely see 11 centimeters in front of me. But before I realized it, I reached the light again, and I entered the industrial complex. Wait a minute. I already passed the industrial complex at the start of the game. For some reason, while playing, I thought, nah, must be a different industrial complex. So I threw away my fucking flashlight. And just like that, we reach my darkest hour. Hour 7. I went all the way back to the start of the game before realizing something was wrong.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, I've really gone backwards. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm fucked. How could this happen?
Now, the devs anticipated that someone as dumb as me would fuck up something as dumb as this. So, they added a passage, a one-time, one-way fast travel to any checkpoint you've discovered. Getting back to the shaded citadel was not a problem. The real problem was I threw away my fucking flashlight and I couldn't get another one because I couldn't see shit because I didn't have a flashlight. I tried so many things. I tried taking a lantern mouse hostage, but that didn't work. He was too heavy and I couldn't parkour anymore. Then I tried closing my blinds and turning up my PC's brightness. That didn't help a lot. I tried using the map to guide myself, but I was moving way too slow and the rain kept killing me. This place is also filled with spiders that move in packs and are afraid of light. Unfortunately, I didn't have any light. I also didn't know where on the map the merchant was, so I couldn't buy another flashlight. It was so dark, I couldn't see anything. Left with no other choice, I looked up a playthrough. I'm ashamed of it, but it happened.
Where am I? The memory crypts. Fuck yeah, bitch. I'm out. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? I just got a chill down my spine. What the fuck is that? I got scared, I flashbang. I got scared. Holy shit, they're so fast. Fuck. I'm fucked. There's so many of them. Guys, what do I do in this situation in Rain World? Does anybody know?
After the memory crypts came the leg, a pretty stressful area. Here I met Daddy Longlegs, a horrible blind abomination that relies on hearing and touch to detect prey. Fighting it is not a viable strategy, and if it finds you, the chances of survival are slim to none.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. That is one of the most vile things I've ever seen. Okay. I'll be good, I'll be good. No.
I also bumped into the yellow lizards, a telepathic variant that travels in packs and alerts all of its packmates when it spots prey. They actually team up and try to cut you off, which is fucking fascinating. I went through a gate into a hellish area called 5 Pebbles. It was so quiet in here. It looked like I was inside a giant computer. There were fans and circuits everywhere. Guess who else was here? I floated around for a while, admiring the backgrounds, and I reached a weird room.
I understand it now.
This intermittent gravity bullshit went on for a long time. I had to do a lot of parkour without touching the edges of the room, and I got devoured a lot by the hibernating daddies. It annoyed me just the tiniest bit.
This game is so hard. Fuck. But I'm harder still. What's up? What's up?
This game takes a lot of patience. But after an hour of dying, I passed the daddies, floated by a mechanical umbilical cord, through the matrix, and I found him.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is 5 Pebbles, another iterator. He seemed somehow more powerful than the one I left to die a couple of hours ago. He literally modified my brain so I would be able to understand his language. He said he can offer me a way out of this cycle I'm stuck in. The cycle of running and hiding from the rain and then running some more. Go to the west past the farm arrays and then down into the earth where the land fissures. I also found out that I killed Luxteramoon by eating her memories until there was nothing left. So, that was unfortunate.
What is that? Yellow. Give me some. Oh, damn.
The wall was my favorite area by far. It's got stunning visuals and it was pretty easy to cross as well. It was gentle, like a fanboy's touch, but before I knew it, it was over. I can only describe what followed as damnation. The chimney canopy is a sky area, which means you're always in danger of falling to your death. It's also flooded with enemies. I don't know why all these fuckers congregate here, but they do. To jump from one sky island to the other, you will need to catch a squid kata. While holding onto this large insect, you're able to jump large distances. But this means that every time I got eaten by something or missed a jump, I had to catch a squid kata and drag its ass back to where I died. This whole place felt like a bad foot job. It just rubbed me the wrong way, bro. After some time, I quit. I took a break, but not for a day or a week. I don't remember which way. Ah, fuck you, you fucking bastard. Do you see it? It's right there. It's... What was that? The developers of this game are some sick fucking individuals. That's all I'll say. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's why I'm the GOAT. That's why I'm the GOAT. It took me some time to get used to the game again. But I made progress. What awaits me? Farm arrays. What the fuck is that? This big boy is a reindeer, and he acts as your main mode of transport. To get through the farm arrays, you need to cross through worm grass, a stationary predator that latches onto you and drags you underground. You need to attract the deer using these puffballs. Yellow. Then you jump on their head and pray they go the right way. They often don't. I'm reading you this information from the Wikipedia page, but in reality, it takes a while to figure out by yourself. Or maybe I'm dumb, I don't know. If you remember, 5 Pebbles told me to go west of the farm arrays, but I completely forgot and went east. I don't know how this happened. So, I've been thinking, the last time I was this stuck was back in the Shadow Realm. Back then, it took me a while to realize, but I was going the wrong fucking direction, right? I think that might have happened here as well. I am going the wrong way, I fucking knew it. I was so far away from my goal that I had to take a passage for the second time in my run. I'm not sure how the one-time policy works, but I'll take it. Yeah. Shit, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I'll give you food if you get me out of here. Okay, now drop me. Yes! What? I think I might be entering another shaded citadel, another crypt, another place. Is that a black lizard? Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, I said. Shit, man, there's so many of them. There's 7 or 8 of them. Filtration system. The filtration system is a complex arrangement of pipes with very little light and a lot of black lizards. Oh! Yeah. We're in the endgame now, baby. The endgame region of Rainworld is strange as fuck. I just passed by a bunch of Buddha statues and wandered through a golden cave for 10 minutes while my screen started to melt. Then I swam to the bottom of a golden lake and found this. What's happening? Mama! Is that a Leviathan at the bottom of my screen? Uh-oh. I can probably take him. Yeah, I've got a spear, so, 50-50. Oh no. Just keep swimming, bro. Just keep swimming. Just ignore it.
It might go away. What the fuck is it doing? Oh, it grabbed me. I'm just trying to see my family, man. Come on, dog. Always doing too much. Oh. Yeah, now. Oh. Is this just a hallucination or part of my imagination or a dream? Or are these all the slug cats that made it this far? The heaven. If the angels came for me, I tell them no. I don't wanna leave my baby alone. I don't want nobody else to hold you. Yeah. Yes, bro, yes. I am done. I beat the game. Hard game my fucking dick. Yeah. Yeah.